point in time?
Well, of course, considering the threats that we're facing, syempre, i-compare natin yung capability natin with the capability of our other neighbors. Hindi specific na isang neighbor lang, but our other neighbors. So, marami pa tayong kailangan gawin. Marami pa tayong kailangan ayusin. But as of now, personally, I can say that we are already a world-class army. World-class armed forces. Dahil hindi lang naman sa kagamitan nakikita yung pagiging world-class. But we are one of the most experienced armed forces around the world. Dahil tuloy-tuloy yung gera na kung saan ay ang ating mga sundalo ay tuloy-tuloy din na inahasa ang ating mga skills, ang ating competencies. So, we now have also modern weapons and modern equipment. Yung mga bagong barko natin galing sa South Korea, for instance. Yung ating FA-50 jet fighters, nung pinadala natin sa Australia, nakita ng ibang bansa na kayang-kaya natin. In fact, we were binansagan tayong rock stars nung exercise ng Black Beach sa Australia dahil they were not expecting that our pilots and our aircraft would be able to compete with the even more modern air forces around. So kaya-kaya natin. We have the capability, kaya natin i-depensa ng ating bansa, pero ang sinasabi ko po, kulang pa. Kulang pa. Because if we consider the entire archipelago, ay hindi kaya ng current gagamitan natin na i-cover yung entire archipelago. In fact, sa ngayon, nakafocus lang tayo dito sa West Philippine Sea, sa northern part ng ating bansa, ay nakita na nga natin na kulang pa ito. Kulang pa. But we are now in the process of modernizing our armed forces, kaya talagang kailangan po natin yung tulong ng ating Kongreso para mabigyan po tayo ng pondo para sa ating modernization.
Sir, isang standout dito sa speech mo, sir, sinabi mo parang kapag conflict will arise, the allies expect na tayo muna ang lalaban. So we should not expect na nandyan sila kaagad.
Yes.
Anong scenario yun ibig sabihin, sir? May invade muna tayo, tapos laban tayo hanggang kaya natin until dumating ang tulong. Ganun ba yun?
Yes. Talagang kailangan natin depensahan yung ating bansa. Na tayo muna. Tayo muna. We have to rely on ourselves first. Kaya talagang tuloy-tuloy yung ating mga exercises. Katulad niya nitong exercise na to, itong Ajax, tayo lang ito. It's only the Armed Forces of the Philippines together with the Coast Guard, together with the Philippine National Police. So that makita natin yung kung saan tayo, kung ano yung hangganan ng ating depensa. And definitely, dahil nga meron tayong Mutual Defense Treaty with our only treaty ally, the United States, we are expecting that pag nagkagulo, siyempre tayo muna ang may ipaggera. And then, but we are expecting also reinforcements or help from our allies. And this is under the Mutual Defense Treaty.
So kailangan muna natin ma-weather yung initial na attack natin kung meron man.
Yes, and that is the purpose of the Unilateral Defense Plan. Matagal na po yung UDP natin. Noong una, UDP Aguila. Ngayon, binabago na po natin. We are in the process of revising our Unilateral Defense Plan dahil nakita natin na hindi katulad nung dati na ang kalaban lang natin, we're in the domains of air, land, and water or maritime. Ngayon ay may mga ibang forms of warfare na like cyber, information, electromagnetic, and even space.
Ang katagal natin ma-hold the line bago dumating yung river?
Pareho kayo ng step. Well, hindi ko masagot yun. Cannot yet answer that because it depends also on the threats that we will be facing. So hindi namin talaga ma-predict. But of course, ang utos ng ating Pangulo, si President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., is that we should be able to fight and preserve our forces for at least 20 days hanggang 30 days. So yun yung pinaghahandaan po natin. Kailangan ay kayang-kaya nating lumaban na tayo lang for about 20 to 30 days.
So, bago po ba ito? Ang asset yung symbols dito